how's a trade war affecting farmers? Well, Sam, the trade war is affecting farmers in some ways. However, this isn't the first time that we've been through this. During President Trump's first term in office, he entered into a trade war with China, and this affected the farmers greatly then, because while America imports all sorts of goods in from China, about the only thing that China buys from the U.S. is our agricultural commodities. So the only way that China could retaliate against the U.S. was withdrawing from purchasing agricultural economies, and this led to a multi-year period where we experienced especially depressed prices for our commodities. Towards the end of President Trump's first term, he was able to enter into a trade agreement with China in which China had guaranteed to purchase billions of more dollars of agricultural goods. However, after President Trump was voted out of office and President Biden was voted into office, China went back to doing, well, what China does, which is renege on a lot of different agreements. Now that President Trump is back in office, he's entered into another trade war, not only with China, but with a bunch of other different nations. In the near term, it is going to be painful, and we will suffer most likely depressed prices for could be an extended period of time. If President Trump is not able to get the trade deals that he wants, or the following administrations do not hold these countries to these trade deals, it's going to be just like it was the first round. We will have suffered for pretty much nothing. The American farmer produces about 16 million bushels of corn every year. Of that, around 2.2 is exported to other countries. Exports plays a lot bigger role in soybeans. We produce around 4.5 billion bushels of soybeans every year. Of that, about 2.21 billion bushels is exported. About 85% of the 13 million bales of cotton that is produced in the U.S. every year is actually exported to other countries. So any potential cuts to these exports that I told you about could prove devastating to the American farmer for the short term.